Thanks for watching Crokinole Center. It's come down to this, the final match of the 2023 World Crokinole Championship, and we will crown a new world champion today as Andrew Hutchinson and Connor Reinman have both made the World Championship final for the first time, and they're playing off to see who will be the victor today. Let's take a look at how these players fared in the tournaments leading up to this. Andrew Hutchinson had a pretty strong NCAA tour, had a lot of top four finishes, and won the Belleville tournament. But Connor Reinman did even one better. He won the NCAA tour, and along the way won 3 tournament titles. So he's in fine form this year. Definitely the best player coming into the tournament. Now let's see how these two players fared today. Andrew Hutchinson finished 6th in the preliminary round, then 2nd in Pool B to advance to the semifinals, where he defeated Matt Brown 5-3, 5-3. Connor Reinman was 2nd in the preliminary round, and then 1st in Pool B by a long shot, and defeated Justin Slater 5-3, 6-4 in the semifinals. And these two players have met 3 times in head-to-head matches. Connor Reinman has won all 3, and the last 2 were by wide margins. A 9-1 victory at the NCAA Players Championship semifinal, and a 10-0 victory in Owen Sound earlier this year. But none of that matters at this stage. All that matters is how these players perform in the next 10 to 30 minutes, however long it takes, for this best-of-3 championship match to see who will be the world champion. Andrew Hutchinson begins the match with the 20. Reinman responds. Reinman first to miss. Open 20 attempt going just over the hole. Good roll from Hutchinson. Not going to work with here for Reinman. Tries to stick that in a tough spot, and that is pretty tough, pretty close to those pegs. Not much room to work with here. Hutchinson going for the takeout, though. This is a very narrow takeout. Oh, he gets it. Well done by Andrew Hutchinson. Reinman leaves that in the spot. It's a little bit more accessible. There could be a 20 chance here for Hutchinson if he was going for it. I can guarantee he's not. Oh, and Hutchinson won't be happy with that. The takeout has left us in a position where Reinman can score the 20. Nice takeout 20 there from Connor Reinman. That's very difficult actually from that distance to get the takeout and the 20, but he made it look easy. Andrew Hutchinson's got to respond with an open 20 here. He does. Reinman as well, so final shots for each player. Hutchinson can steal a point against the hammer with a 20 here. No, he just misses. So Reinman needs the takeout for the 2 points, and he gets it. Connor Reinman fights from behind to win the first 2 points of this championship match.
Fingers. It was fun to use. It's an analog scoreboard. Yeah, exactly.
So Connor Reinman begins round number 2 and makes 20. Hutchinson responds. Reinman first to miss. Heavy hanger left for Hutchinson. Not quite that heavy, I should say. Hutchinson doesn't make it, and you can tell he's not happy about it, but the leave is okay. It's only a fall-through chance left for Reinman, and he does not make the takeout. So red disc jamming on the 20 hole, staying on the board. Chance for Hutchinson to leave 2 discs on the board, and he rolls too far with that one. He'll be okay with that, though. He hasn't left any 20 chances for Reinman. He was trying to carve back into the middle. That's a mistake from Reinman. Has left the open board for Hutchinson. And Hutchinson capitalizes. And Reinman leaves that one short. Hutchinson would prefer this black disc to be slightly closer to the 20 hole, but it is there for a touch 20 if he wanted it. And he was going for the takeout and does not get it. It's a heavy hanger left for Reinman, and you can tell he's looking at it, but the problem is that black disc is sitting right in the path that you would want to take to make this hanger 20 shot. And Reinman, he's going to go for it. Going to try to make the long combo to pull this off. Oh, and he just misses. And that's a really tough shot from that distance to make that combo. And he struck that really well, just barely missed. So Hutchinson can go for the double here, or he can go for single takeouts on either one. He goes for the one in the outer ring. Up at 20 with the hammer in this round, so comfortable position right now, although Reinman could make it uncomfortable if he was able to score a 20. Hutchinson again going for the lower point value disc. You know, Reinman will try to make a follow through 20 here to put some pressure on Hutchinson. Almost does, and this is a bit of a tricky spot. Hutchinson's got to make one of these black discs go away to get the 2 points. And that will do. Hutchinson scores a 20 for Reinman on the final shot, but he's got another 15 left on the board. So Andrew Hutchinson wins those 2 points. That was all Hutchinson needed to do on that final shot. Just make sure one of those black discs went away and he kept his shooter. And that's exactly what he did there. So we are now tied up at 2 points all. We're playing first to 5 points to win a game. And we're playing best of 3 games to win the World Championship title. Andrew Hutchinson begins round number 3. And goes long on the 20 shot. Reinman leaves that in a good spot. Hutchinson gets that takeout to go. I think the takeout would have been easier from going out on the other side, but that's a little bit easier to say from the couch. Hutchinson peels there after losing a shooter to the outer ring. Reinman makes the open 20. Reinman's 20 shot just bounces out. Heavy hanger left for Hutchinson. Put some pressure on Reinman if he can make this. He does. A little bit of a fist pump there. Happy to put some pressure on Reinman, and Reinman leaves an almost identical hanger chance here for Hutchinson. Hutchinson going at it straight on this time. Makes it again. So Hutchinson with a 2-20 lead. Reinman narrows it to 1, but he needs a miss from Hutchinson here. Hutchinson makes that 20 to guarantee a point. Reinman puts a little bit of pressure on Hutchinson here to make his final shot. Oh, and it bounces out. So Connor Reinman's got a chance to tie the round right at the end here. Can he make this heavy hanger? No, he cannot. Andrew Hutchinson steals 2 points against the hammer to go ahead 4-2, and Andrew Hutchinson is 1 point away from winning the opening game of this World Championship match. Connor Reinman has got to put that miss, that chance that he could have had to tie that last round out of his mind and try to make some open 20s here in this 4th round. And that one bounces out, and he's had a few bounce out almost identical to that so far in this match. And he's talking to referee Allen in the background, just wondering why that seems to be happening to him. Hutchinson has left a heavy hanger here for Reinman on his strong side. Reinman doesn't make it. Hutchinson, I think, with a nice roll there. Tough from this distance to make a touch 20. Oh, and Reinman goes for it. He almost made it work. I do think it was too far back. Hutchinson goes for a follow-through 20 himself, and you can see him motioning. He wanted the damage to come back and knock his shot into the 20 hole, like it did for Matt Brown in the semifinal. But a nice shot for Connor Reinman there. Makes the follow-through 20. Now some pressure on Andrew Hutchinson to maintain his advantage. If he can score the open 20, he does. Now Reinman's got to deal with this disc on the outer ring. Oh, he makes it. Great shot from Connor Reinman. This is really putting some pressure on Andrew Hutchinson. Remember, Hutchinson only needs a point in this round. Oh, and he misses on the 20 shot. So now the advantage flipping over to Connor Reinman. Connor Reinman in a position to tie up this game at 4 points all. Hutchinson hoping he can get an opportunity in his final 2 shots to score 20. Connor Reinman, I can't believe he was going for that if he was going for it. The follow through 20, you almost made it. And now he's left a follow through chance for Hutchinson. No, he jams the shooter. Open board, Connor Reinman to win the 2 points in this round. He makes it. And final shot inconsequential for Andrew Hutchinson. And Connor Reinman has tied up this game at 4 points all. So, a 5th and decisive round to determine the winner of the first game. Just some incredible shooting there for Connor Reinman to come from behind in that round and to win it. And now he's got the hammer coming up in this 5th round. Hutchinson to shoot first. And Hutchinson makes the opening 20. Reinman's had a few open 20s bounce out on him, and this one he leaves short. Hanger chance. Hutchinson makes it. So Connor Reinman's fought from behind a few times already. Can he do it again? That's a good start. Oh, Hutchinson gets that open 20 to go. Oh, and Reinman misses there. So Andrew Hutchinson a 2-20 lead now. Nice roll from Hutchinson. Tough shot left here for Reinman. Got to try to push for a 20. Almost gets it. 2 shots left. Hutchinson can ice it. He scores a 20 here. Oh, it bounces out on him. Chance to win the game, and it bounced out on him. Reinman can stay alive if he makes his 20 here. He does. But Andrew Hutchinson now one final chance to win the opening game if he can score the 20 here. 3rd place match is done. You can see Justin Slater and Matt Brown now angling their chairs over to watch this final. Andrew Hutchinson makes the 20 and wins the opening game of this World Championship match. Connor Reinman scores the final 20 there, but it's inconsequential for this game. Andrew Hutchinson wins the opening game of this best of 3. And Connor Reinman, if he wants to win the world title, he's going to have to win 2 games in a row now. So that opening game going in favor of Andrew Hutchinson, 6-4. So now players will take some practice shots before the start of the second game. Take a look at the crowd watching on. We had really high attendance at the World Championships this year. Tons of players. And it's all come down to this final game to determine the world champion. Connor Reinman begins the second game with a 20. Hutchinson responds. And Reinman first to miss. Hutchinson leaves that one right next to the 20 hole though. Chance for Reinman. And he makes it. Now back to the 20 race. And Hutchinson first to miss. Nice shot there for Reinman. He's got the 20 advantage. Tough lead for Hutchinson here. Looks like he's going to go for the rebound, 20. Oh, he makes it. Great shot from Andrew Hutchinson. Now some pressure on Reinman. And he just misses the open 20. Now Andrew Hutchinson has a chance to score a 20. Take a commanding lead in this round. Doesn't get it, but the leave is okay. All that's left, the follow-through chance for Connor Reinman in the first round here of the second game. Can't get the 20, so Andrew Hutchinson needs a takeout on this one in the 15 for the opening 2 points. And he gets it. So Andrew Hutchinson begins game number 2 with a 2-point lead. I think if people remember sort of Connor Reinman's year on the NCAA Tour, what they'll think about most, really his defining match on the NCAA Tour was his semifinal victory at the NCAA Players Championship when he had a tremendous Open 20 performance, scored 23 of a possible 24 Open 20s, and really gave Hutchinson no chance in that match. So far, though, we've seen these two players pretty much level on Open 20s. I would say, if anything, Hutchinson's been the better player on Open 20s so far, and Connor Reinman leaves that one short. Heavy hanger here for Andrew Hutchinson. Hutchinson doesn't make the 20, but the leave, once again, is okay. Oh, great shot. Connor Reinman manufactures a 20 out of thin air there. That was, I really don't think that that takeout 20 was there, but he took on some risk. That black disc rattled around some pegs, but did exit the board. Now we're back in another 20 race. Hutchinson's 20 just falls in. And Hutchinson misses long. Oh, and the leave for Reinman. He won't like that. Left it right next to the 20 hole. Hutchinson, the 20 is easy. He really wants the takeout to go with it, though. Resetting here. Yes, good shot from Andrew Hutchinson. Now Reinman's got to respond here. If he loses this round, he's down 4-0, and he's facing elimination. Makes the open 20. Andrew Hutchinson makes this, guarantees a point. He'll move one round away from winning the world title. No, he just misses over top. Connor Reinman breathes a little bit and makes the takeout. So Connor Reinman, from behind again, wins another round, and we're tied up at 2-2 in this second game. So yes, so far we've seen Andrew Hutchinson win the 20 races early in the rounds. Then we've seen Connor Reinman fight back, and Reinman winning some of the later 20 races that have happened in the rounds. And Andrew Hutchinson first to miss here in this round, and Reinman makes the hanger 20. Hutchinson finds his range here. And Hutchinson misses long. Ooh, the roll for Reinman goes right back in front of the hole. But Hutchinson misses the chance there for a 20. Reinman maintains his 2-20 advantage, and he actually extends it to 3. Getting a friendly bounce off a peg there. Reinman could have clinched around with that 20 there. He's left Hutchinson a slim chance to come back here. Oh, and he makes the follow through 20. So now some pressure on Reinman. Reinman's got to respond here with the open 20, and he does. Good shooting. Hutchinson put him under some pressure. Reinman wins those 2 points and goes ahead 4-2 now. Some great. So now this time we saw Andrew Hutchinson fighting back from a deficit. It's just some great fighting spirit so far. This is a tremendous match so far. And Connor Reinman 1 point away from winning the second game and setting us to a decisive third game. Andrew Hutchinson will shoot first in the 4th round. Just gets the 20 to go. We've seen a few like that so far from him. Reinman just gets that one to go. A bit of a slow roller. He's left a lot of heavy hangers. That one just fell in. Now some more confident looking 20s. Hutchinson first to miss. Reinman, great roll there. Nice spot. Doesn't even really give Hutchinson a chance to come back in, and Hutchinson does not make the takeout here. Reinman will peel. Yes. And Hutchinson's going to have to peel on the response. Reinman a chance to go up in the 20s. He does. Reinman guarantees the round, or the game with that one. And gets that final one to fall in. So Connor Reinman will win the second game by a score of 6-2. And we are headed to a third and decisive game at this World Championship match. We've seen a lot of, over the years, we've seen a lot of great World Championship finals. A lot of matches have went the distance, going all 3 games. In fact, just off the top of my head, I'm thinking, I don't think we've seen a game end after 2. I don't think we've seen a match end after 2 games since maybe 2015. So yeah, it's been quite the streak of some really nerve-wracking championship matches. And we're going to see another one here. Connor Reinman and Andrew Hutchinson going the distance. To taking some practice shots here. And now they're ready to go. Andrew Hutchinson will shoot first to start off this third and decisive game. And Hutchinson begins with a 20. Reinman responds. So far, we've seen these players' nerves hold up. Can they do it when there's just one game to determine the world champion? Hutchinson leaves that one well short. Reinman kicks off a peg in a way he probably didn't want. Hutchinson can definitely get a touch 20 here. Could he also get the follow-through? Or the takeout? Oh, wow. Really good shot. Man, he made that look so easy. Man, that's not an easy shot. Andrew Hutchinson has tied up this round. That's such a precise shot from Andrew Hutchinson. I'm very impressed. And Reinman first to miss now on that 20 race. Hutchinson with the advantage. Good lead from Andrew Hutchinson. Reinman just has to settle for a hit and stick, hoping for something better. If Hutchinson makes a hit and stick here, he'll leave Reinman a rebound chance, so he might go for a little bit of follow-through. Nope. Just leaves that right there, so there's a chance for a rebound 20. And, oh, Connor Reinman almost made it. Would have been incredible. Hutchinson breathes a sigh of relief. Last shot of this round for him. Wants to take it and a little bit of roll away from the peg. Yes. A little bit of nod of approval there to himself. Connor Reinman not much to work with on his final shot. Goes for the rebound 20 and almost gets it. Connor Reinman almost coming up with some magic here in the opening round of this third game, but not getting it. So Andrew Hutchinson goes ahead 2-0. This is just some incredible shots we're seeing right now. And that takeout 20 from Hutchinson, that angle just is so precise to get that shot. We start off round number 2. Connor Reinman begins with a 20. Again, we're down to this final game. So first to 5 points will be the world champion. Reinman misses long. So early advantage to Hutchinson. See if he can pull his own shooter back. He does not. Gets a little bit of a roll in. Still a tough lead for Reinman. And Reinman was just going to settle for a takeout, but didn't remove the red disc. Ooh, and Hutchinson doesn't get the takeout either. Board getting a little bit complicated. It's the most discs we've seen on the board in this entire match so far. Hutchinson could just play off to the side. He will. Is Reinman going to try to peel? Tried to carve that one in. And he's definitely left it in a spot that if Hutchinson went for the 1 in the 10, he would leave a ricochet chance for Reinman, so he's going to go for the 1 in the 15. That's a good takeout from Hutchinson. Oh, Reinman, incredible rebound 20. That's an incredible shot. Wow. Great shot from Connor Reinman. Now what does Hutchinson do? Does he peel here? He does. So now Reinman's got to deal with some discs behind the pegs. Probably one more that he's going to have to deal with. I would imagine Hutchinson's gonna try to hide here. He could go for the rebound 20, though. This is in the wheelhouse for... Sorry, a ricochet 20. This is in the wheelhouse for it. Will he hide or go for the 20? Let's see. Oh, just offline for the ricochet 20. Reinman the takeout. Try to keep his disc back. I think he's done it. Yeah, I don't think the rebound is there. Yeah, it wasn't. So Connor Reinman wins those 2 points. We're tied up in game number 3 at 2 points all. That was an incredible rebound 20 for Connor Reinman. It's a shot where it's not just a rebound. You need a follow through and the bounce off the peg. Just tremendous shot for Connor Reinman. We're tied up at 2 points all in game number 3. Andrew Hutchinson first to miss in this third round. Oh, follow through 20 made by Connor Reinman. Wow. He's playing well right now. And Hutchinson's shot lips out. And now this time, I would have thought that would have been a one where Reinman would go for a 20. Instead he goes for the roll, and he executes it very well. Hutchinson gets some good action there, but has left a hanger chance now for Connor Reinman. And Reinman makes it. 2-20 edge for Reinman. And Hutchinson has, wow, those open 20s have just evaporated for him in this round. Nice takeout 20 there from Andrew Hutchinson. Reduces the gap to 120. Reinman restores it to 2. And Hutchinson, wow, I don't know what happened to those open 20s. Great roll there for Reinman. But, yeah, Hutchinson, oh, almost made the rebound 20 there. And Reinman loses the shoot at the outer ring, but it won't matter with the 20 advantage that he has right now. Inconsequential shots here. And Reinman wins those 2 points to go ahead 4-2. And yeah, the difference in that round, Hutchinson just could not make an open 20 and had a number of attempts for it. So Connor Reinman is now, with a 4-2 lead in this third game, is 1 point away from winning the world title. If he can get a tie here, he will be the 2023 world champion. And Connor Reinman begins this fourth round with a 20. Hutchinson has to find his open 20 range. And he does. Reinman first to miss. That's the break Hutchinson was looking for. That's a good roll. Nice spot there. We've seen Reinman come up with magic. And he almost gets it again. Almost makes the rebound 20. And Reinman calls to the crowd, looking for somebody to breathe hard enough to knock that 20 in. Such a heavy hanger. Almost made it. Hutchinson leans across. Gets a nice roll. Reinman tried to stick that one in between the pegs, but he's rolled it to the outside. So Hutchinson can access this from the outside. Oh, a nice little roll back too. Just brings it a little bit further closer to him. Reinman tries to carve it back into the middle, but it stays to the outside. Hutchinson keeps it out there, and now Reinman peels. Critical open 20 chance for Hutchinson. Cannot leave this in a spot where Reinman can score a 20. Ideally, Hutchinson scores a 20 here. Oh, and he's left it short. And Connor Reinman can win the world title if he makes this heavy hanger. It's all come down to this. Connor Reinman knows he is one shot away from being the world champion. Can he make this heavy hanger go for a 20? Can he get the takeout as well? He can. Connor Reinman makes the shots, and that's it. Connor Reinman is the 2023 World Crokinole Champion in what was an incredible championship match. What a battle between Reinman and Hutchinson. Just incredible rounds all the way through, incredible shooting, and Connor Reinman you got to say he earned it. He was incredibly strong all throughout today. He was incredibly strong all throughout the year. And Connor Reinman is now a World Crokinole Champion. We'll watch some of the highlights again from that match. Just a lot of really, really great shots were made throughout this match. It's just really fun to see. And normally you see nerves come into play, and there was a little bit of that in this championship match, but it was mostly just high-class shooting. Wow, what a match! I would say both players could have won this world championship, but it goes the way of Connor Reinman. And Connor Reinman accepting some thanks or some congratulations from some players, and I would say thank you to all the players for some tremendous shooting today. Really made for some entertaining stuff. Thank you so much for watching Crokinole Center as we sign off from the 2023 World Crokinole Championships.
And now for your top 4 competitive players. In 4th place, Matt Brown. In 3rd place, Justin Slater. Your 2nd place finisher is Andrew Hutchinson. And your 2023 World Crokinole Champion is Connor Reinman.